and welcome to the Pickle Jar. My name's Josh, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to paint bright green orc skin. Hi guys, and welcome back to another painting tutorial here on the Pickle Jar. This week I thought I would show you how to paint the bright green orc skin that I showed off in last week's Let's Paint video. If you missed that, there'll be a link in the top... If you missed that video, there'll be a link in the top right hand corner of the screen, if I remember to put it in, where you can go and watch that Let's Paint and all the others on the playlist. Now this is something that I've wanted to try for quite a while. I have seen plenty of people doing the really bright green orc skin and using the blue to shade them. It's something I've seen, like I said, a couple of times online, and I've always fancied giving it a go and never really got round to it until I started painting my shadespire things and decided to try something new. I really like the effect. It's very striking and it's got a lot of character and personality to it, and it looks fantastic on the miniatures. Just going to do a quick shameless plug before we get going with the tutorial. If you are enjoying the content that we are putting out here on the Pickle Jar, then be sure to leave a like down below and a comment letting us know your thoughts on this video. And if you're new to the Pickle Jar, then be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the tutorials that we release in the future. Now that that's out of the way, here we go with the tutorial. So to start off with, for this bright orc skin tutorial, you're going to want to take some Caliban Green, water this down a little bit, and then give your skin a nice even base coat. Now using Caliban Green, even though it is a bit of a darker green to start from for the bright look that we're going for, I feel that this provides some nice shadows later on when you've layered up, and it is a nice green to work from as a base coat because it covers really well over black. Once all that is on and dry, you can then take some Warpstone glue and start to layer up. So all we're doing here is layering over the top of the previous Caliban Green layer, and we're leaving the recessed areas and any sort of areas where you want to have some shadow, leaving those in the previous Caliban Green so that they're a bit darker. And once again, water this down and put a couple of thin layers on rather than one thick layer so that your coverage is nice and even and thin. Now we're on to the good bit, the Moot Green. This is my favourite green paint, and all I'm doing is once again just watering it down, being a bit more selective with where you put it on. So you want to go for the highest areas, the raised up areas, still leaving the recess in the Warpstone glow and Caliban Green depending on how deep the recess is. Once again, watering it down, put a couple of thin layers on so you get a nice even, nice covering of this colour all over the skin. And once you've finished this step, you'll start to see the scheme coming together. On to the next step, I'm taking Sirtech Green and I'm mixing this with Larmian Medium. I'm mixing it 50-50, so it's very, very thin, almost going on like a glaze. And all I'm doing is putting a small amount on a brush, almost pin washing all the recessed areas that we left in the darker greens earlier. Now it looks really bright when it first goes on, but as it dries, the darker tones from underneath will start to show through so that it creates a really good shadowed effect, and the blend from the bright Moot Green down to the darker blue, which it'll show as, is really, really effective. And once you've put this on, don't worry if you've overspilt with some of the Sotek Green a little bit, because you can just take some Moot Green and tidy those areas back up. Once all that is on and dry, it's time for a final highlight layer. So all I've done is mix some Moot Green with Yriel Yellow, and I'm just picking out a few areas to highlight. So the tips of the ears, so a couple of areas on the top of the head, some of the muscle definition, things like that. Once you're happy with that, it's time to finish off a few of the other little details, and there you go. That is the skin all finished. So there you go guys, that is how to do the bright green orc skin. I hope you found this tutorial useful and are looking forward to giving it a go on your own miniatures. If you did enjoy the video, then be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the Pickle Jar, then be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the content we release in the future. Don't forget, as well as the painting tutorials, we also do the full Let's Paint episodes where I take a miniature and take you step by step through the entire process of painting it, as well as the monthly hobby chat videos where I take a topic and sort of talk through my own experiences and ideas and suggestions for how to deal with that as a miniature hobbyist. If you want to get in touch with us, you can reach us on our Twitter, Facebook and Instagram pages, the links for all of which are down below in the description. That's all from me, and I'll see you next week with another video.